14/2021 between Eze Sylvia Ifenywa and one Michael Okpara, University of Agriculture, Mudike, and two others, my lord.
Simon.
Yes, my lord.
Which list are you following? Is it yesterday's list or today's list?
My lord, it's today's list, 29th June.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Are the parties in court? Are the parties in court? All right. 29th September 2020.
Yes, my lord.
Next case.
Suit number NICN/OW/18/2019 between Dr. Nkechinyere Onyenekwu and one Governor of Imo State and the four others.
The parties present? Are they aware of today's?
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, please. Appearance.
May please, my lord. I don't know if my lord can hear me, my lord.
Yes, I can hear you.
May please, my lord. My name is D.O. Otiba Esquire.
D.O. Otiba.
I humbly appear. D.O. Odiba, D for Daniel.
D.O. Odiba.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
My appearance is for the claimant.
Yes.
My lord. I apologize for her indisposition to down by virtue of ill health.
Okay. Yes, defendant. The defendant represented? All right. Yes.
Think so, my lord.
Were they served? Good luck.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
All right. Yes, Mr. Odiba.
Yes, my lord. Ordinarily, the matter should have been for report of settlement.
Yes.
But yesterday, between the hours of 5 p.m. and 6 p.m., the defendant's counsel served us with a motion for amendment to amend their statement of defense.
Yes.
The motion is not right for hearing.
Yes.
And subject to my lord's overriding convenience. And I also understand that settlement is yet to be completed as the state government is yet to ratify the government white paper that was recommended by the committee set up by the government of the state. In the circumstance,
yes,
and subject to my lord's overriding convenience, we shall be asking for a further date, my lord.
All right.
It is my lord.
29th September.
As the court pleases.
That'll be for further mention, or sorry, for a report of settlement?
Yes, my lord.
Court clerk, what suit number is this?
My lord, is over 18, 2019. That's number 4 on the cost list.
Okay. 2019.
18, 2019.
You did not provide me with the cost list. You know that?
My lord, I sent cost list together with the file, except they didn't show, my lord.
Okay. I'll look for it. Yes, call the next case.
Hey, my lord, may I get the adjourned date again, please? So sorry,
29th September.
29th September. Thank you, my lord.
29th September.
Let me give up my call. Yeah, okay, my lord. Might be
Right.
give of course to join another proceeding.
Next case.
Suit number NICN/OW/2M/2020 between one Ogbete Anthony O and the two
I
others,
was doing a
and
proceeding.
one the Council Federal Polytechnic Nekede, and the three others.
Can you confirm the case number again?
My lord is over 2M 2020.
It's a motion.
Yes, my lord, it's an ex parte motion.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yes, claimant counsel. Parties, are they in court? Absent. Yes. Counsel? Counsel? Absent? Were they notified?
My lord, I speak with her this morning. I don't know whether she's finding it difficult to hook on.
You said it's a motion expertise, right?
Yes, my lord. For other NICI.
Okay.
They had two motions. They want to use the last one.
All right.
Yes,
Case
my lord.
adjourned to the 29th of September 2021 for motion. Next case.
My lord, suit number NICN/OW/8M/2021 between Dr. Vitus Ayo Enwerem and one Imo State government and 18 others.
Are they in court? Counsel? Parties? Who is the counsel for the applicants?
My lord is here.
Yes, appearance.
My lord, due respect, may I appear for the applicant? My name is Basi Nwoke.
Basi Nwoke.
Yes, my lord. Basi Nwoke or B. Nwoke Esquire.
Spelling?
Basi, B-A-S-I-L.
Oh, Basil Nwoke.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
N-W-O-K-E.
Yes.
My lord.
For applicants?
Yes, my lord. My lord,
Respondent?
my
The
lord,
respondent here?
my lord is a motion expert.
Is the respondent here? Oh, okay, it's an expert.
Is that
Okay.
my lord?
Okay.
Yes, my lord. But my lord, we filed another motion in place of the one that is before you already. My lord, the registry couldn't transmit it because we just filed it yesterday. So my lord, we would be taking, subject to the convenience of the Honorable Court, we'll be taking a short date to enable the court to transmit the process to my lord. My lord?
Yes, please.
My lord, I don't know whether my lord had, I said we filed another motion which we intend to use in place of the one we filed earlier on the 29th of...
Okay, I heard you.
Yes, my lord. I'll be asking for a short date so that the process would be able to be transmitted to my lord, since we just filed it yesterday.
Is next week available, court clerk?
No, my lord. Let me check.
What's the shortest available dates? We're already in July, or June, sorry, rather.
My lord, it can come on 13 July.
13 July, 2021. What day of the week?
My lord, is a Tuesday.
For ex parte motion.
Yes, my lord.
13 July 2021, tentatively, for the ex parte motion.
Ask God, please.
We
oblige.
You're welcome, Mr. Nwoke. Next case.
Yes, my lord. Suit number NICN/OW/14M/2021 between Mr. Stanley Uche Eze and the ABC Transport PLC and 4 others.
Yes. Parties. Yes, appearance.
My lord, with the greatest respect, my name is Clem Osuji.
Yes.
My lord, I most respectfully appear for the judgment creditor Ganishaw applicants. My
Yes.
lord is a motion ex parte before your lordship, sir.
When did you file it?
My lord, the motion was filed on the 21st of June, 2021, sir.
21st June 2021. That was last week.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Yes.
With your leave, my lord, if you can take the motion.
Yes.
Thank you very much, my lord.
My lord, sir.
Yes, please.
Yes, my
I'm
lord.
sorry for interrupting. I'm sorry, sir. AI and my name.
Oh, it's cracking. I can't hear that. I couldn't hear that.
I wish to kindly. Can my lord hear me clearly?
Yes, what did you say?
Yes, my lord.
Your name?
I wish to bring to my lord's notice that the judgment sum AI and Yekwe is my name. AI and
Anyekwe. Anyekwe. I wish to say
I'm not a counselor in the matter.
you are a counsel in the matter.
Yes, my lord.
Oh dear, it's cracking. I can't hear you. The connection is breaking. Can you hear me?
I wish to bring to my lord.
Yes. I couldn't hear you. Yes.
The judgment sum has been paid.
The judgment sum has been paid. Is it my transmission here or I really can't hear you? Mr.
Hello, my
Nyekwe.
lord.
Mr. Nyekwe. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello. Okay. Mr. Yes, please.
My lord, hear me. My lord, hear me, please.
I couldn't hear you that time.
I was informed by the registrar that the judgment debt, the judgment sum has been paid by the defendant. What is left now is the interest that the creditor is seeking for.
How much was the judgment debt? By the way, who do you represent the judgment debtor? Mr. Nyekwe, can you hear me?
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord, I can hear you, my lord.
Do you represent the judgment debtor?
I do not represent the judgment debtor, but this development came up after this motion was filed by the judgment creditor. So I wish to bring it to my lord's notice.
All right. Judgment creditor, can I hear you? Is Mr. Osuji there?
Lord, my Lord, I don't really know where my Mr. Negwe is coming from. This is a suit between the garnishees and the judgment creditor. Agreed, the judgment debt has been paid, but my Lord, the judgment debt interest of 732,000 naira, which this honorable court ordered that they should pay as far back as 24th of July last year, has not been completely paid. My Lord, they made a part payment of 511,815 as far back as 24th of July last year.
Yes.
My Lord, the judgment debtor respondent, if not that they have an ulterior motive to frustrate the judgment creditor, can afford to pay the judgment debt together with the interest. My Lord, they paid the judgment debt 40% first. And I brought a motion opposing that. Later on, they now brought the 60%. My Lord, we wrote a letter to their council telling them that the judgment interest of 732,000 something is yet to be paid. My Lord, they paid 511,815 naira and refused to pay the balance of 220,459 naira 91 kobo. My Lord, all efforts made.
The balance of 220,000. Yes.
220,
yes.
459.91.
Yes. Right.
As at 23rd of February, they paid that balance. My Lord, all efforts made to get them to pay this balance was rebuffed. In fact, it got to the point where the Leonard Silk, who is representing them, picked quarrels with me that I wrote him asking for the balance of the interest. My Lord, we left the Leonard Silk.
Hold on, let me get you, Now, you said the balance was 220,459.91.
Yes, my Lord.
As of the 23rd
that was after. Yes, my Lord. That was after they paid 511,815 naira.
All right.
Yes, sir.
What are you seeking right now? The expert,
my Lord, we are seeking for the balance of the unpaid interest,
which
is
is
garnishing the account since they have refused to pay it, which is 227. The balance, yes, sir, of the unpaid interest up to 31st of May.
May 2021.
2021, yes, sir.
Is
how
much?
Is 227,000.
Yes.
103 naira 89 kobo.
89 kobo. All right.
My Lord, this is an amount they would have defrayed since last year, 24th July, that the payment was that the judgment was delivered. My Lord, I don't want to believe that the judgment debtor respondent cannot pay this money if they had good intentions. So the only option open to us, my Lord, after making all plea to the conscience of the judgment debtor respondent without success, is to bring an application to garnish the account to recover the money for the judgment creditor applicant. My Lord, if you take a look at the affidavit of the judgment creditor applicant, you will see that he's seriously indebted for the 81 months they held his salary unduly. My Lord, Exhibit H specifically shows one of the loan agreements which he took. And as I'm talking to you, interest is still running on that loan. And yet, the judgment creditor respondent is still holding onto his money.
All right. Mr. Aniekwe, you have anything
so we urge your lordship.
Yes. Hold on.
My Lord, I'm sorry. My Lord, I'm sorry. Mr. Nekwe should not be heard in this matter. My lord, he should not be heard. He's not a party to this suit. Mr. Nekwe is not a party to this. This is a garnishee proceeding, sir.
Hold on. Just calm down. I didn't say I'm going to hear him entirely. But having come in, I should give him some time, some space, an opportunity to say what he has in his mind. Don't you think so, Mr. Suji?
Well, my lord, legally speaking, he's not before your lordship in this matter, because this is a suit between the garnishee and the judgment creditor. So I don't know where he's coming from. All this while that we have been appealing to their conscience, my lord, to pay this small amount, they refuse to do that. Now we have dispersed.
I've not started listening to your application.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Still determine, the preliminaries to know whether I should hear it
okay,
now
sir.
or not. Right, Mr.
At the complex is my lord.
Yes, please. Yes, Aniakwe. Hello, Mr. Aniakwe. Are you there? If you can hear us. Haven't joined in, you have now become an interested party, presumably. If you have any information that will guide this court, it's better you do so now. Are you there? All right. Okay, Mr. Osuji.
Yes, my lord. My lord, like I was saying, Mr. Nekwe, with the greatest respect, has no locus standi to appear in this matter for the judgment debtor respondent, because the judgment debtor respondent is not a party to this suit. We have given them all the opportunities in the world. We wrote to their counsel. We used moral suasion. We appeal to their conscience. And my lord, they are still recalcitrant and adamant to pay a very small amount that is below 230,000 naira. A big company like judgment debtor respondent. And my lord, this is a court of justice. This is a court of justice. Justice must prevail. If my lord will recall, my lord will know that out of the judgment debt of 3 million, they brought a motion volunteering to pay 40% down. And the balance of 60%, they said they will pay by paying 31,000 every month, which will take 5.5 years to finish the payment. This is most unfair on the part of the judgment debtor respondent, my lord.
Right.
The judgment delivered 1 year ago. We are still going forth and backwards on it.
Here's my ruling. Aniakwe has noted that the balance owed the judgment creditor is the balance of the interest on the judgment debt. I think I agree with the creditors' counsel that, and he has shown sufficient cause to allow him move his ex parte motion for the purpose of these garnishee proceedings. So the judgment creditor may move his motion ex parte.
As a court, please, my lord, we are very grateful, sir. Before my noble lord is an ex parte motion dated the 21st day of June 2021. My lord, this motion is order 51 of your court, my lord. Order 8 of the judgment enforcement procedure rules, and under the inherent jurisdiction of this honorable court. My lord, the order is seeking for the prayers as stated on the motion paper. Attached to the motion is an affidavit, my lord, of 22 paragraphs deposed to by the judgment creditor, garnisher applicant himself. My lord, also attached to the motion are 8 exhibits marked as exhibit A to H.
Yes.
My lord, also in keeping with the rules of your court, there is a 6 pages written address in support of the motion ex parte.
Now, what are you attaching? What are you attaching?
My lord, exhibit A, I'll give you the exhibit, my lord. Yes, my lord. My lord, exhibit A is the judgment debtor respondent's part payment check of 40% of the judgment debts.
How much are you?
I don't know whether my lord.
How much are you trying to attach? We have other matters.
Oh, okay. My lord, we are attaching a total of 727,103 naira 89 kobo.
Okay. How did you arrive at from 200 to 700?
My lord, the 227,103 naira 89 kobo is the balance. Is the outstanding. My lord, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can my lord hear me?
Hear you.
Yeah, my lord, I said that 227,189 naira is the balance of the unpaid judgment sum accrued interest. And 500,000 naira, my lord, 227.
Yes.
227,103.89
Is the balance
of the judgment sum accrued interest up to 31st of May 2021, my lord.
Yes. Then,
and my lord, 500,000 is the cost of the garnishee, the judgment creditor, garnisher applicant paid to his solicitor for undertaking these garnishee proceedings. Totaling.
He paid 500,000 to recover 200,000.
Yes, my lord. My lord, if you look at exhibit let me see. My lord, exhibit G. My lord, he knows that the court will order the judgment debtor respondent to refund that. So that was how he paid it.
I don't believe that, Mr. Suji.
Sir?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
My lord, I gave him advice and told him that the judgment.
Did you attach the check that he used in pay? The check. The check he made to you.
My lord, I didn't attach. My lord, I did not attach the check. I did not attach the check.
Was it a transfer to you?
My lord, it wasn't a transfer. A friend of his, who is a trader, a spare parts trader, paid me the money in cash, my lord. I didn't attach any
receipts. You gave him a receipt.
That is, my lord, SBG is attached as the receipt. SBG, sir.
Okay.
SBG. My lord, I informed him that whatever amount he's claiming, even if it is 2 naira to recover it, if he pays for it, the court is going to refund that amount to him because it is not of his own making. that the judgment debtor respondent refused to pay the balance of the debt, and he has vowed not to allow them to go with his 1 kobo after suffering him for 81 months, my lord. He didn't even have the money. A friend of his who sells spare parts in Port Harcourt brought the cash to my office when I said I wasn't going to do it if I'm not paid.
Just a minute. Just give me a minute, please. Just a minute.
Please, sir. Yes, sir.
Right.
Hello.
Hello? Mike.
Yeah, I've been there now. I saw you. Did you see me?
I'll hold you in contempt. Who is that? Mike.
Hello?
Apparently, hard in learning. Yes, you said exhibit G.
G for gold. Exhibit G.
Yes. Yes, I've seen it. Here's a receipt.
Yes, my lord.
Yes. No check.
My lord, like I said, the traders in Port Harcourt deal more in cash than check and bank transfers, especially with my refusal to carry out these garnishee proceedings unless I'm paid within the time frame I gave in the bill of charges. My lord, the bill of charges is exhibit F. A time frame was given for it. My lord, a time frame was given for it. So he had no option than to bring the money in cash to my office by the gentleman who helped him for them to come to my office with the money in cash. I collected it and issued the receipt to him, my lord.
Okay, I find it amusing. If you're going to pursue just 200,000, why pay 500,000 for that?
My lord, I've explained that out, sir, because, no, my lord, he asked that same question. And I told him that if he does not pay me, he will not recover the 200,000. Because I told him that it's part of the expense. Yes, sir.
I have to be convinced that you expended, or he expended 500,000 in order for it filed by you. Otherwise, I will not be able to grant such.
My lord, I don't know how else to convince your lordship.
There are other ways
than the explanation I have given.
Yes. I've seen your affidavit.
My lord, I don't know how else, my lord.
I've seen.
Yes.
I've seen your affidavit. Paragraph 13. And the receipt issued to me by my solicitor after payment of the cost of the garnishee proceedings marked as exhibit G. But what you
Yes, my lord.
His friend paid the money cash, which is not a fact that is contained here. You are giving evidence on
Sorry, sir.
the fact that his friend paid you 500,000 naira cash, being a trader in Port Harcourt.
My lord, I said both of them came to my office. And of
Yes.
course, I cannot issue receipt in the name of his friend. Yes, sir.
These
Both of them came to my office.
These are facts that are well known to you. Is that not so?
Yes, my lord. My lord, I'm speaking from the bar. I'm speaking from the bar. Because I convinced him, because he told me he would not let go. Yes, sir. He said he wouldn't let go that amount.
I'm working with facts contained in an affidavit, and I'm bound
Yes, my
by
lord.
only what is contained here in the affidavit. You know, that's the position of the law, isn't it?
Very well.
Okay, well, yes, continue. Payment for the fees paid to me to pursue these proceedings. That's 500,000, yes?
Yes, sir. My lord, should I give the narration of the exhibit? They're already in the affidavit.
Let's continue.
Yes. Like I said, my lord, we said we filed a written address wherein we argued and urged your lordship to grant this application to enable the judgment creditor applicant to reap completely the fruit of his judgments.
Which account are you attaching? Is the account details there?
The account details are there, the account numbers are there, my lord. The account details are on the motion paper and the account numbers are clearly written there. So if any of them can cover the amount, it's all well and good.
All right. A minute.
Fine.
Potluck dates.
Yes, my Lord. Lord, 29th September. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Now, this is my ruling. The application for an order to attach the Ganishi Bank's accounts in the first to the fourth banks is hereby granted. Consequently, the Ganishis are granted 14 days within which to file their respective affidavits to show cause why this order should not be made absolute. Judgment debtor may, within the next 7 days of service of this order, file his own reaction to the nice side. The sum of 227,103 naira 89 kobo only shall be the sum attached in this proceedings. The claim 500,000 naira paid allegedly to the Judgment Creditors Council shall be determined before the end of these proceedings.
My Lord, I'm very sorry, my Lord. My Lord, I didn't hear the last bit of that ruling, sir. It cut off.
I did not grant the 500,000 naira, but you can bring evidence.
Oh, okay, sir.
You can bring evidence to prove if you feel you're entitled to it. I only grant 227,000. 227,000 naira, which is the balance of the judgment debt. But you can prove the 500,000 naira.
As the court pleases.
Right.
My Lord, I want to thank you very much for the ruling. My Lord, we may file an affidavit in respect of the 500,000. The person who paid it deposited an affidavit that he actually did pay it.
Okay.
As the court pleases, sir.
Thank you. All the best. Yes. Yes, that's it.
Yes, my Lord. NICN/OW/18/2020 between Chinwe Christi Maduako Ariama and Shamlak Limited and another. That's number 8, my Lord.
Yes.
With due respect.
Yes, please.
With due respect.
I'm listening.
With due respect, my Lord.
Yeah.
Ocha Chioma.
Ocha.
Ochiara.
Spelling.
OCH.
Yeah.
IAGHA.
Yes, initials.
Chioma, CHIOMA, sir.
Chioma.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I appear for the defendant.
Defendant.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, Clement. Clement absent.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, what's the case for?
My lord, the matter, we've been trying to reach the claimants for some time, but we cannot reach them. They are supposed to give evidence, but it seems they've lost interest in the matter.
Is this the first time the matter is coming up?
It's not, my lord. I was in court the last time and they were not there. I even had to reach the claimant's lawyer. He said he has lost touch of the case.
Mr. Ogubuaja.
Yes, I reached out to him. I got his number from one of their processes and I reached out to him, informing him that the matter was coming up that day. He said he has lost touch of the case.
Really?
Yes.
That's hearsay evidence.
As the court pleases. So I had to take a date. That was even the second to last time I still came to court. I came to court the last time. I had to take a date alone. Until today, they've not come in for evidence or anything, my lord.
Now, on the 20th of July, 2020 was the first day the matter was mentioned. Yes. IDK, that's
my principal, my lord.
Holding brief for IDK appeared. The claimant was present, but not represented. Is that not so?
Yes, my lord.
That's today, 29th of June, 2021, more than a year after. Now, first thing you announced was your appearance, and you said, we have been trying to get in touch
with the claimants, but to no avail.
But to no avail.
The last time I came to court.
So at what point did you speak with the council? And if you have been making efforts with them?
My lord, that was around February. I got his number from one of their processes. I called him. I was in court. I called him. He said he has lost touch of the case. That was what he told me on phone because I don't know him. I said, okay, no problem. I took a date and left with my clients.
Okay, so what do you want now?
You know, maybe we'll take a short adjourned date. I will try and reach them again for the last time. Then maybe on the next adjourned date, we could now move for striking out if they don't appear.
We will grant one last adjournment in the interest of justice.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Otlak.
Yes, my lord.
Can you confirm if he was served?
Yes, my lord. Unless if they are no longer using their phone number on the list, they were all notified through their numbers on the list.
Okay. What date?
30th September, my lord.
30th September.
As court pleases.
Yes, September 2021.
As court pleases.
For the last time.
Thank you, my lord.
Next case.
Suit number NICN/OW/49/2019 between Professor Mark Chester Onyamechi Odo and one Federal University of Agriculture Umudike and another.
The parties in court?
Yes.
All right, yes. Yes, appearance.
With due respect. With due respect, my lord, Emma Ukebu.
Yes.
My lord, I appear for the defendant's applicants.
Yes.
My lord, in the motion dated and
May I
filed on the
please, my lord?
18th of November 2020.
Yes, somebody was about to make an appearance.
Yes, my lord. May I please, my lord? Okay, Kanu.
Yes.
Okay, EY. Then Kanu, K-A-N-U, my lord.
Right.
My humble appearance is for the claimant respondent in the motion.
Yes.
My lord, we have a motion for a motion dated and filed on the 18th of November, motion notice 2020.
Come again, please. We have a motion.
Yes, but the motion dated
Filed.
and filed on the 18th day of November.
Yes, 2020.
2020, my lord.
Yes, please.
My lord, if the business of the court permits, I would like to move the motion.
What is the motion about?
My lord, is we are asking for your leave, my lord, to amend the statement of defense, list of witnesses, list of documents to be relied upon, and to withdraw the deposition of UOK Onoma.
Okay.
Yes, my lord.
Are you objecting, claimant counsel?
My lord, we are not objecting, but we'll be asking for cost, my lord, and then a consequential amendment to our own processes, my lord.
If you want to make a consequential amendment, I won't grant you cost.
As God pleases.
As my lord pleases.
All right. Anyways, we already know the procedure. So do you want to move in terms of your motion paper?
Yes, my lord. My lord, move in terms of motion paper. And not my lord to grant the application.
Granted as great.
Thank you, my lord.
Yes, my lord, in view of the motion just granted.
Yes.
Actually, this matter is supposed to be for continuation of hearing. And in view of the fact that we intend to make consequential amendments, my lord, I don't know if it is time for us to proceed with the hearing or pending when we have made our amendments.
You see, the problem I'm actually going to face right now is whether we can have full hearings virtually. Much as I would like to try it, I still feel a bit uncomfortable doing so, especially when exhibits will need to be tendered through the witness. The only time we can do so is if we agree or the parties agree that the matters should be tried on record in the manner provided under Order 38, Rule 33 of the rules of this court, in which case there are no disputes with regards to any documents or any issues, any evidence. Unless that, I have slight reservations.
Yes, my lord.
On hearings now.
Yes, my lord. The documents are already tendered. They are before my lord. In fact, on the 27th of January 2020, when we started hearing in this matter, the documents were tendered. Actually, why we couldn't continue was that my lord observed that the list of documents were attached containing 16 documents that we tendered 17. And then my lord deemed it necessary that we should streamline.
Yes.
And consequently, the adjournment was granted, my lord. Yes, sir. So the documents, they are already before the court, my lord, right on that date. So today, before we can proceed, we will now need to streamline the documents. So the documents are there.
Okay. I'll have to give you another date so that you can file. You may have to file your consequential amendments. So we find you
as the court pleases.
And perhaps in between, before then, we should have a full physical, because I'm not too comfortable with these proceedings. I can take originating summonses and what have you now, virtually, but I'm a bit reluctant to take any application or any hearing virtually.
Actually, what led to this? Yes, my lord, actually, what led to this is that the claimant has been sick and he traveled to receive treatment. That's just what led to this virtual hearing. And he has not come back, my lord, because he has not.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So other subsequent after.
Can you hear me? It's broken. Okay.
I'm hearing you now, my lord.
Sorry, sir.
Let's have a date, please.
Yes, sir. My lord, I'm hearing you now.
I hope you got it, my lord.
September.
30th September.
30th.
Yes, my lord.
Allowed 28th September. Okay, 30th. What is okay, my lord? It's okay by me.
30th September 2021. What about the moves for settlement, Mr. Okegbu?
My lord, it is still on. It is still on. I am still discussing with the Vice Chancellor so that we can put modalities on the ground.
Okay.
We are still discussing but what delayed it, my lord, is that there was a visitation panel in the university, so everything was put on hold.
Okay, so the visitation panel is trying to
They just concluded their assignment. So possibly by this week or next week, we'll start the process again.
Okay. If you need any order that will make them hasten their job, you can secure such order. I will grant it.
As my lord pleases. As my lord, we intend to approach them, talk with them on an individual basis and see how we can resolve the issues.
Exactly.
And my lord, we hope eventually they will reach us as the claimants in the matter, my lord, because they have not reached us.
The only reason I'm even allowing for a little adjustments is because of the situation everywhere in the country, which is no longer.
Yes, my lord.
Otherwise,
yes, my lord.
Gone into full-fledged hearing and would have had a determination either way by now.
Yes, my lord. My lord, we appreciate that.
Because I'm really, really concerned for the parties, even you yourself, Mr. Okay, but I'm even concerned
yes, my
for
lord.
you.
Yes, my lord. In fact, I was in your court the other day thinking that the court would sit. I didn't know the court was sitting virtually, my lord. We were in court 2 days ago.
I'm a scary cat.
Thank you, my lord. My lord, we value your life first. Thank you, my lord. Thank you, my lord. I'm sure before the next adjourned date, something concrete will come up.
Inshallah, by the grace of God, things will be changed.
Thank you, my lord. Thank you, my lord.
So the 30th of September.
30th of September, yes, my lord.
Hearing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my lord. My lord, I wish you well.
I wish you all the best as well. Thank you.
Thank you,
Simon.
Yes, my lord.
The case number, we just finished. The case number.
It's over 49, 2019.
Okay.
Number 9 on the list.
Number 9 on the list. Okay. Call the next case.
Suit number NICN/OW/40/2020 between Kissinger, Ikoko Esquire, and 1 Imo State Board of Internal Revenue and the 4 others.
Are the parties in court? Are the parties here? Absent?
It's like the absent, my lord.
Let's give them a date. Give them a date. Yes.
Lord, the 30th September.
Are they aware of today's date in the first place?
Yes, my lord, I believe they are aware. I have their email and their phone numbers.
Mr. Kissinger Ikyogu.
Yes, my lord. Against Imo State government.
Case adjourned to the 30th of September 2021 for hearing. Is it for
That's
hearing?
correct. Yes, my lord.
Yes, next case.
Suit number NICN slash O slash.
We're done with the cost list today. Are we not?
My
There
lord,
are
it
only
remains
9
two matter.
oh, there are only 9 matters here. Okay,
Yeah.
guy, call it. Call it.
Maybe it's a mix up. Suit number NICN slash OW slash 157 slash 2020.
Yeah.
Between Mado, Adolphus, Onuabuchi, and one Michael Okpara, University of Agriculture, Mudike, and two others.
I have to do the court clerk duties at the same time, writing, picking up files, and fixing everything the way it ought to be. So it can be a little bit difficult doing so. So everybody has to bear with me. Okay. What did you say the name of the case is?
Lord, this one is 157 2020. The name is Dr. Mado Adolphus Onubuchi.
Okay.
Against Michael Okpara.
Parties? Parties? Okay. Counsel? Appearance?
Lord Umukebu just left. I don't know whether maybe he's not aware of this one. He just left.
Okay. Let's give them dates.
Let's go, please.
30th?
30th, my lord.
You said they were notified?
Yes, my lord.
All right. 30th September. Make sure you give them hearing notice for that date.
Yes, my lord.
That's for mention. It's for mention.
Yes, my lord.
Next case.
Suit number NICN slash OW slash 15 slash 2021 between one Eme Odega Onyike and the 26 others, and one governor of Abia State and two others.
What the case again?
My lord, this one is over 15 OW slash 15 slash 2021 Eme Odege Onyike and 26 others against governor of Abia State and two others.
And the parties in court?
Very well, my lord.
We just took the matter not too long ago.
O.O. Amuzie is supposed to be the claimant counsel in this one.
Okay. Yes. Appearance? Appearance. Is somebody appearing?
Yes, my lord.
What's the name? I really can't hear you. Jesse. Can you speak louder? Can you turn on your volume? KC.
As he just said, she was
JC. Ike. Izedi. Ike Dieze. Yes.
Principal State Council, Minister of Justice, Abia State.
Okay.
I appear with M.U. Amos.
Amos.
Yes, my lord. M.U. Senior State Council, Minister of Justice.
For.
But we both appear for the defendants applicants. For the defendants.
Yes, who appears for the claimant?
There is one Igwe.
Okay, the claimant's counsel is absent.
He's trying to.
Where is he? Igwe Esquare. What are the initials, Igwe? Igwe.
He's trying to connect. I don't know. He's having a network.
Okay, maybe he has muted his microphone. Ask him to unmute.
So we are trying.
Look at the person. Okay.
Mr. Igwe, if you can hear us, unmute your microphone and speak. Can you hear us? You need to unmute.
Yes, my Lord, I can hear you. Can my Lord hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. What are your initials?
Can my Lord hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Respectfully, my Lord, my name is I.N. Udo, my Lord.
I.N. I.N.
I. Yes, N as for national.
Yes.
Udo. Yes, my Lord. Udo, U-D-O.
Right. For the claimant.
Yes, my Lord. Respectfully, my appearance is for the claimant's respondents.
Yes, dependents. You said you have an application?
Yes, yes. Yes, my Lord. We filed a motion on notice of preliminary application.
You filed what?
Yes, my Lord. A motion on notice challenging the jurisdiction of the court to hear the matter. The motion was dated 22nd March 2021. And the file.
I can barely hear him.
Motion was.
I can barely hear the
2021. On the 28th day of June.
28th of June.
Yes, ma'am.
2020. 2020.
Hello, my Lord.
I can barely hear him too. I'm having
my Lord, the motion that I'm talking of, I don't think my Lord have it now.
Oh, I see.
It was filed here yesterday, and there's no how we can transmit it to my Lord at Abuja by that yesterday. So they can decide.
I also do not have it.
Let me hear your oral impression of the motion that you have. Let me hear it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The motion is a notice of preliminary objection. We're challenging the jurisdiction of this court.
Yes.
Defendant counsel, can you speak up? I can barely hear you.
Yes, my Lord. We are challenging the jurisdiction of this court to hear this matter. Yes, my Lord. Based on the facts, on the ground that, my Lord, the claimants in this case, my Lord, have filed or have initiated the guardianship proceeding on this same matter at the Federal High Court.
Okay.
Listen, it's still on, my lord. And they turned around to file a fresh suit on the same facts, my lord.
So the matter has already been determined by the Federal High Court?
It's still pending.
At the Federal High Court?
We are surprised that they now brought this action, asking for the same money they are trying to garnish it.
Do you have a certified true copy of the proceedings there?
Yes, my lord, it's attached. It's attached, my lord.
Bring it close to your screen. Let me see it.
Yes, my lord.
Let me read. What do they seek for?
No problem. They are the judgment creditors here. They are seeking to garnish it.
Let me see it again, please. Let me see it again. You're on full screen now. I can see the full screen. Yeah, let me see the courts. The courts, go down. Bring it down a bit. Just bring it down. No, this is the proceedings before me. This is the process before me.
Okay. See that on the Federal High Court. See.
The one at the Federal High Court.
Yes, my lord.
Where was it? For 27 June 2021.
Yes, my lord. So, my lord, it was filed. This is the date of certification.
Oh, certification. When was it filed?
This one was filed. This one was filed on the 20th.
I can't hear him.
Just be patient, Mr. Udo. Be patient, you'll hear him now.
It was filed on the 11th day of November 2020.
11 November 2020. Does it contain the same facts, the same issues as the parties?
The same thing, my lord. The reason they brought us to court, my lord, is because they are asking the court to enforce the payment of the same money they are trying to garnish it at the Federal High Court.
Where was the judge?
The only thing they did, my lord, sorry, my lord, the only thing they did was that the second judgment creditor here became claimant in their new suit. They just coupled with the names. They are the same thing, my lord.
Where was the judgment obtained from? Which court was it obtained from?
The judgment was obtained from this very court.
National Industrial Court.
It went up to the Supreme Court, my lord. It went up to the Supreme Court.
Okay. Let me hear the claimants. Mr. Ojo? Yes.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. One of the major problems the defendant counsel is having is that, for reasons best known to them, they've decided not to, because we filed these processes on the first day of March. I wouldn't know if, and it was served. So if they had gone through the processes properly, my lord, this PO wouldn't have arisen, because the reasons behind coming back to this court for an enforcement order are contained in our processes. However, my lord, they just served us this preliminary objection yesterday. I would ask my lord very respectfully to give us a very short date to respond. And again,
you have 48 hours to respond. Case adjourned to the 30th of September 2021 for hearing.
Sorry, my lord, I didn't get my lord.
30th of September. 30. 30th.
Okay. September. Okay.
For hearing.
Okay, for hearing. Very, very, very grateful, my lord. But my lord.
Yes.
I don't know if my lord can still indulge me.
I'm listening. Off record.
Okay. I wanted to ask my lord to please consolidate the PO with the process. The processes that have been filed with the matter, the main suit itself, so that if on that day,
I'll do just that,
sorry,
but
my lord.
I'll do just that. But you make sure that the processes are not, just like he claimed, are not an abuse of process.
Yes, my lord.
My fear, my lord. It is an abuse, not just my fear.
Okay. As long as it's not an abuse of court process, I'll allow the preliminary objection to be consolidated, whatever the merit. But the moment I discover it's an abuse of court process, I'm going to have to take action on.
As the court, we are most grateful.
As the court uses.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you very much, my lord.
Next case.
My lord, that will be all for today.
What about yesterday's proceeding?
My lord, all the matters were adjourned to 28th September, apart from the first one on the list, which was moved to 1st July.
Okay. Which one is the first one? Okay.
The first one is over 16, 2019, Prince Eze Madumere.
Okay.
Imo State government.
Okay.
Other matters, those Michael Okpara matters and others were moved to 28th September.
All right.
For that yesterday.
Tomorrow, do we have any matters coming up?
Yes, my lord.
Okay. And they've been listed on the course list?
Yes, my lord.
All right. See you tomorrow. I rise.
Court.
Zoom stand.